As spring begins to settle in, it's time to thoughtfully transition our wardrobes. The season sits somewhere in between cool mornings and softer afternoons, calling for lighter layers, elevated basics, and a subtle introduction of color. So, let's see what's in store and consider this your invitation to the Fitting Room Club. For Costa's, style is not about trends, it's about pieces that live with you. Think light knits and romantic blouses that move effortlessly through the day. A palette drawn from Parisian ease, warm neutrals, soft textures, and timeless pieces. First item, the most exciting one, is these pants. I have on my thermal leggings underneath because you know how the thing go. It's winter, it's very cold, but I'm really liking the pants. My only issue, as always, is the back. Just a little bit of an issue, but I really love the fit. I love the fact that it feels comfortable with my thermal leggings on, because I tried on jeans this morning and oh my gosh. No, like I felt like I was suffocating. I am completely obsessed with the way that this top looks. I feel like it reminds me a lot of a top that I tried on for the fall season a couple of months ago already. I really like this style on me. I feel like it gives off like classy, chic, which I like. Also love it in combination with the jeans. Just very simple but look put together, which I love. And the quality feels nice too, which is a big plus because I feel like Costas pretty expensive, definitely on the higher end. And then this is what it looks like outside of the pants. A little cropped, but nothing too crazy. There is something extremely special about this top. The way that it feels and the way that it was made. Unique. I've never seen anything like this before. Very luxurious feeling. I love the material, super soft and not itchy on the inside. You know how sometimes when you have like those wool style sweaters, I call it a top, but it's actually a sweater. It's very itchy on the inside. This is not. It's wow. It's really nicely made, and I love the fact that around the wrist, right? It's actually really tight. Like it's like a tighter material that you could feel the difference, but it doesn't look it. But it's definitely not rolling up, you know? I'm in love. I love this top. Sweater. I love it. And I feel like this is something you can actually also wear during the winter months, which is a big plus for me. I just love being able to mix and match throughout the seasons. I thought that this top was going to be super itchy, but it's honestly not as bad as I thought it was going to be. My only issue with this is that it's kind of see-through. So I feel like you can kind of see my bra, which I don't like. I'm not blown away. Not blown away. It's cute, but I'm not blown away. Then when it comes to these long shorts, I'm kind of doubting if this is my style, if I'm being completely honest. But I think that a big part of the reason why I'm not sure is because I still have on my thermal. It's too cold, I can't take it off. I've seen so many girls wear this and then wear them with long boots, and they look so good on everybody. But I'm not really sure if I'm feeling this on me. The quality though, really nice. Love the faux leather. Love the fact that it has pockets as well. Cute. But cute for me? I don't know. I saw that these like lace tops were super trendy for the fall season last year. However, I feel like it's just a little too young for my style. What do you think? I'm already not really a big fan of the fact that you can see my bra through this, but what I can say is that the quality of the top is really nice. I think I would prefer it if it was a size bigger so that it kind of looks like a nightie. It does show a bit of skin, and I'm not really a big fan of that, but now I feel like it looks a little too tight or something. I don't know. There's just something about it that's screaming, no, Naomi, put it back. Zara refines the everyday. You'll find tailoring that feels effortless, silhouettes that move with quiet confidence, a palette of calm neutrals like cream, sand, but also spontaneous colors like crystalline blue and bright reds. The thing that I am loving the most about shopping at Zara is the fact that it is not quiet. Like here, I feel comfortable just speaking and talking to you because there's just so much happening in the background. But anyways, I tried on this first dress and I absolutely love it. It's what it looks like. My only issue is that it does not hold me in the right places. I think I would also get a size bigger. I have on a small right now and I would definitely get medium. One thing I hate about Zara is the fact that the light. That's one. And two, the fact that the curtain always feels like it's gonna open up and someone's gonna see me naked. But anyways, love this dress. I would definitely get it in a size bigger because I feel like half of my butt is out. And another thing that I would really love so much more when it comes to this dress is the fit. Imagine this. See what I mean? I feel like it would be so much better if it was fitted, and also a fitted material, something a little more elasticy, which it's not. But I absolutely love this dress, and it's gorgeous for the summer as well, which I like, and definitely spring going on summer, so I love that. Spring cannot come fast enough. This is the kind of outfits I want to be wearing this spring and summer because, oh my goodness, the material is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's like this soft velvety material, which I love. It looks very high quality, very high end, fits in all the right places, so no tailoring has to be done, which is obviously perfect. It has a zipper, which is perfect. I didn't think it had one, and I love the fact that you can actually take off the straps as well so that it can become a strapless dress. I love this, and the color is also such a beautiful rich blue, but it's giving like sea blue, like when the water's so blue, that's what it's giving, right? And the other one is very like cobalt blue, right? But this one is, I don't know what the correct term is or the correct name for this kind of blue, but it's giving Aruba, seawater, absolute perfection. Makes me want to go home. Are we skirts girls or not? Wait, should we talk about the top first? Let's talk about the top first. So I saw this and I was instantly in love. However, having it on right now, I'm kind of doubting it. I love like the artistic and very unique shape of it. As you can see, like by the shoulders, it kind of stays that way. It doesn't like flatten out and go with the arms, right? It like stays in that shape, which I think is really cool. However, it itches so bad. The way that it looks is the way that it also feels on your body, basically. And I'm not really a fan of that, but very artistic. I think if I were to wear this, I would have to wear it with something underneath so that I don't feel as itchy. For the girls that cannot stand anything hogging their neck, that's what's happening. Like you feel like you have to pull on it, and I don't really like that. This is something that I would get for photo shoots, and it would just stay in my closet, and I'd probably not really gravitate towards it anymore. So this is something that I definitely would not purchase, but it looks really cool, which I like. Now, onto the shorts. I used to wear skirts a lot as a little girl, but I'm realizing that it's not really for me as an adult. I feel like it looks kind of awkward or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's the fact that the front is a skirt and the back is just shorts. That could also be it. So, yeah. I'm not the biggest fan, but I do like the fact that my butt is covered, which is nice, and it doesn't feel too short. I just feel like it doesn't look, it's not very flattering to my body. I must add though that I absolutely love the little jewelry, the little wait, how do you call that? Basically the element on it. I love the gold accent, and I think that's really cute. So if you are a skirts girl, this is something that you would absolutely love because it feels comfortable. It has a little extra je ne sais quoi to it with the gold. I have on this skirt right here. It really reminds me of the Surinamese panye. Like the way that it is kind of wrapped around my waist is definitely reminding me of that, and I love that. It's very unique and it's something that I don't have as yet, and I really want to explore a little bit more on the kinds of clothes that I'm wearing as well. I think the only thing that I would change is maybe the pattern so that it could be just a little more spring vibes, summer vibes. I am loving the blue colors that I've seen, loving the pinks, loving the yellows. So I feel like for spring, summer, I would definitely want to do just a little bit more color, like kind of try to get away from the brown tones. But imagine something like this, right? With a gorgeous like yellow top, right? Wouldn't that be cute? Or like a pink top, a blue top. While H&M is slowly transitioning to spring, you'll find classic tones that meet flashes of color with a hint of nature. Think structure meets softness, lace details and tailoring beside fluid satin. I must say, I'm actually kind of disappointed in H&M. I don't feel like I was able to find a lot of things that I loved, right? However, I did find a couple of dresses that I'll show you in a minute, but I really love this one. I'm not really sure if it's giving like milkmaid. I feel like it's kind of giving it in the best way possible. I really love the way that it looks. I love how simple it is, very flowy. Material is very thin, so definitely not spring wear, but for summer, I feel like this is very breathable and it would be really nice for summer. The only thing that I'm not sure about is the arms. You see how it has like that bow detail? I'm not really sure about that, but I do really like the print of it for sure, but also just the fit. So might be on the lookout for something similar, just without the bows. It's also such an easy dress that you can just, throw on and head out the house. A little sandal, a bag, some sunglasses, and you're out the house. I genuinely thought that I would have been obsessed with this. It's a denim dress and it's really nice, don't get me wrong, gorgeous. However, I feel like it's a little too tight. I think I would need it in a size bigger. It's a stretchy material. It's like uncomfortably tight. I love the style of it. I love like the arms. You see how it's like, how do I explain that? It's just like not puffed. It's like cut at a certain angle so that it kind of is upwards, right? Which I really, really love about it. I love the neckline as well, which is nice. Material, super nice. Feels like quality, which I also really love, especially when it comes to getting things from H&M. If I can get quality at H&M for H&M price, you got me. So this is the third dress and this is what it looks like. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this hanging, I thought I would love this a lot more than I actually do. I feel like it kind of just fits like on your body. What I would love to have a bit more on this dress is actually a little bit more of like a neckline situation. I feel like the fact that it just closes all the way up to my neck, kind of boring. For the rest, material wise, feels very, very nice. So you're really able to roll this up only once, sadly. But do you already notice that there's a big difference in how that looks? I'm liking that a lot more. I'm still not really sold on the dress though, but I do love the style of having one of, or a couple. I say one. I think I'm going to do a couple actually for the summer. Just something that you can throw on that still looks put together. So that was it for today's episode of the Fitting Room Club. I'd love to know which look was your favorite and how you're updating your wardrobe this season. And if you enjoy this series and are looking to expand your wardrobe, like me, you can subscribe to follow along for more. See you next time. And I think also accessorizing this with different things throughout the season won't make you feel like you are wearing the exact same thing every single time. I think that's something that I have an issue with sometimes. Like, I feel like I'm an outfit repeater and you're an outfit rememberer.